Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. Alright, so normally I wouldn't be recording RimWorld today. This isn't like the assigned RimWorld recording day or schedule or whatever, but kind of got a hankering for this game, so I'm gonna play more of it and record more of it. So here we go. In our last episode, we started out, I guess we started making plans for expanding into the little cave area a little bit more. But I'm kind of wondering if maybe what we should do instead of this is expand upwards this way. And to do that, what I would do is, since we have a healthy supply of granite, I'm thinking we will go ahead and make a granite wall spanning from here. Yeah, I think from here to down there. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's good. So, you may have noticed that I was able to build the granite wall through the rock here. I actually got a mod in between episodes. Again, yes, I know. I love mods. Called JT Replace Walls. And what the mod lets me do is it figures out places where, you know, if I want to replace this with like granite instead, I can do that, and it'll automatically assign the existing wall to get deconstructed and have a wall of the assigned material built in place. So here, you'll notice that I can't build granite stuff because this place is already made out of granite. And if I do this instead, what the colonists will do is they will start breaking this down and then replace it with granite as they go. Pretty neat mod. You know, not huge in terms of like functionality, but I think fairly useful. And what I'll try to do is I'll try to set up a granite wall here, go across over here, down to, I'm thinking from down here to there. Yeah, that might be a good idea. And then make sure that all the raiders and whatnot come in through the front. Yes, that might be a good idea. This place though, I don't know, I think I'm kind of scared of ant invasions though. That's kind of what I'm always worried about. But I'm also wondering if maybe we should just turn this into another communal workshop type place. This place is getting a little crowded. It's unfortunate that I can't seem to just straight up move the workstations. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't move them. Like they're bolted into the ground or something. I can move the prosthetics workbench, but that's because of the, it came with a mod. But yeah, no other workstations are able to be, reinstalled, it seems, which really sucks. But also, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to expand out our fridge. I think that's one of the issues that we've had, is just the lack of space in our colony here. So what is this? I think that's about right. Yeah, we'll make it 2 walls thick, and this is, it's 9 by 9. Yep, that's good. Okay, perfect. And then we will deconstruct this, and we'll be sure to close off the vent here. But before we do that, we're going to also just completely block it off. Alright, fantastic. We are doing a little better in terms of food now that we have butchered a shit ton of rabbits, and the, well, the Labrador invasion of 5502 also helped. What else is happening? Boss is still a prisoner. I don't know. He refuses to join our side, but oh well, maybe I can't blame him too much. I noticed these guys are starting their day off with a beer. Like, is your mood that bad that you just need to start your day off with a beer? Huh. Beavers! Oh, hell yes! I love alpha beavers, they're like the best! It's like a gift from heaven. If heaven were, I guess, ruled by a bunch of people that love eating beaver meat. Maybe. I don't know. Well, doesn't really matter. Okay, so instead of doing this, How about we just mine out the entire area? Mad animal. A local alpha beaver has gone mad. That's not at all surprising. Cat? Don't get your nuts chopped off by the beaver, okay? Just... Cat, what are you doing? Fire at it. You've got a machine gun. Come on, man. Attaboy. Good job. But you might want to get yourself treated. I don't want you to, you know, get an infection from the alpha beaver bite. And Lumi is now taking a shot. Let's see how well she does. Oh! Close. Went over the beaver, though. Try again, Lumi. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Lumi. What is this? What the shit? You fired a few shots and then you're just going to relax socially? What is wrong with you? Unbelievable. But I'm gonna make sure that our berries aren't going to waste here. There's a few that are staying outside, and that's not good. But I think we have way too many jobs right now for our colonists to really be doing anything else. And I might go with a couple of apartments down here, but I'm also wondering if perhaps we should just expand this out entirely. Like this, right? And then... yeah, that might be a good idea. And then we'll have one down here. And this can be another apartment. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's dangerous, right? It's always a bit of a risk to go inwards. But, actually, I mean, if we cordon this place off, then maybe we don't need to resort to building into the caves and risking ant invasions. Okay, let's not build our workshop inside the ant invasion in case we need to set fire to it. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Okay, so let's cancel this, cancel that, and we will have this little corridor, and this will be for extra apartments and whatnot. That's good. Yeah, I think that's fine, and then we'll try to build the workshops here. That way, if an ant farm like appears in the middle of our room or something, we can set it on fire. We'll like lay down carpets or something, or hardwood floor, maybe, or set it on fire, and then what's happening? And then we can just burn out the ant farm, maybe. Is that a good idea? I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. But actually, now I'm having second thoughts. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just stick to an idea. And then we'll build the wall here. But do we have enough granite? Blackjack is doing an amazing job of making the blocks. Actually, I should start renaming some of these people. Toxos? Who's Toxos? Toxos. Is Toxos our secondary doctor? Or is that Blackjack? No, Toxos, you're that. That's Humps, Strong, Blackjack, and Ramble. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to start renaming some of our colonists. Toxos, you are... you are Vanthus. Perfect. Humps, you are... Winnow. Perfect. Strong will ignore you. Blackjack, you are... Sv. If I've forgotten any names, do let me know if you want to be added as a colonist. But those are just the names that you know, I see frequently on my channel, so that's why I immediately gravitated towards those names. But yes, I have noticed that there are other commenters and other people who watch this series regularly, and I will be happy, more than happy, to add you as a colonist. But let me know if you have a preferred gender for a colonist, or if you have like a preferred colonist, period. Otherwise, I'll just pick a colonist in random and rename them to be you. So yeah, let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate. In the meantime, Strong is having yet another major break risk because of his methadone addiction. He's more than halfway through it though, so I'm very proud of him. And I'm thinking, where are our turkeys? our turkeys are allowed to just roam about right now. I'm actually thinking of replacing the fence and get it replaced with the marble blocks, and then just turning this into an indoor barn. That way we can maintain the temperature a little easier, and we don't need to worry about our turkeys freezing to death come winter. I know winter's still a little ways off, but I figured it's probably best to get ready for it sooner rather than later. And I noticed that we're not doing a lot of planting, so we might need you guys to help Rimmer plant. Who's our next best planter? I noticed that Miwino doesn't exactly have a flowing work thing here. So, number 4. Let's have you put your plant cutting down and then raise up your growing. So you'll help Rimmer grow stuff, and then cleaning can be your number 7. Vanthus, I noticed you have 2 3s. Did I make a mistake there? I might have made a mistake there. So instead, let's put. I'm thinking. Vanthus, you can reduce your construction a little bit. Prioritize mining, and then we'll reduce all this other stuff. 5, 6. There we go. And growing can be your last priority because you're not that good at it. Otherwise, Miwino, you're pretty good. Strong, maybe we'll put Strong's growing up a little bit. Yeah, that could be a good idea, considering he is fairly good at it. Yeah, let's do that instead. Or actually, I mean, he's kind of our resident hauler, so maybe not? Rimmer, obviously, is good at, I think that's about it. 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, you're missing a 4. Is that right? You're missing a 4? Huh. Weird. Okay, 5, 6. Yeah, that sounds about right now. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, what else is there? That's it. That's it. Bramble, you're busy working away there. Aren't you... Oh, I forgot to assign all these. Okay, I'm sorry, Bramble. Didn't mean to mess up your schedule there. Great. And I really hope we can recruit Boss, because I wanted to turn him into a resident janitor. He's not particularly skilled at anything except for maybe melee. He's got a burning passion for medicine, so that would be cool if we could raise him up to be a good doctor, but I think we need to make sure that all our doctors are like the best that they can be before we actually get them to start doctoring and shit. Okay. Otherwise, we're cooking up some beaver meat. Fantastic. As a Canadian, I approve? Disapprove? I have some opinion on it. Whether it's good or bad, I have no idea. And, okay, good. Yeah, we're moving the heater out of there, because this is supposed to be part of our fridge. And if someone could build that before we... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Our boars are coming back online. Great. Hey, how close are we to growing the next batch of hay? Not that close. We might need to just urgently haul this out of here, though. Okay, so we kind of need a break. We need either a rain of plasteel or components. And I think we haven't been able to mine out this little section because of the deep water surrounding it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a little tunnel go down here, and then that'll be good. And then we'll mine this out as well. And the reason why I don't want to have a tunnel go down over here, because this is part of the marsh and they can actually cross into it. So if raiders want to go in through our little secluded area here, it'll give them the opportunity, and I don't want them to have the opportunity, obviously. Alright, so we've got item repair research. Let's just go with the easier things that we haven't researched yet. Get that out of the way, and then we'll mine that out as well. Looks like we are starting to finally lay down the materials for the Great Wall here. I'm actually going to have a couple of doors here instead of like walls. Continuing on that way, in case we need, like, emergency access through it or something, then we can just go out that way rather than going the long way around. I think that's a good idea. Alright. Guys, we have trapped our alpaca in here. Can someone please come by and get this alpaca out of the clothing room? He might start eating our clothes, which is obviously not the best. And do I have a... Oh no. I need to have a thing to reclaim dead man's clothes only. Of any quality. And otherwise... Yes. That's good. Oh wait. This can be... Don't allow dead man's clothing. There we go. Fantastic. One for dead man's clothing, the other one not for. And it's good, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. But otherwise, can we keep up with the sculpture production? I think we actually have someone who's pretty good at sculpture making. Right? Bramble, our miner? Yeah. Strong, you're not that great. I don't know why you even have this. Oh, you have a slight passion for it. And let's not let Lumi do the art either, because she's not that great at it. Otherwise, let's put hunting to be your top priority. Construction, since you can't move around that well, we'll put down hauling, cleaning, and I guess everything else? Maybe? Not research, that's for sure. Mining, maybe. Put your growing up a little higher. That's good. Wow, the rain finally stopped. Holy crap. Jeez, I was so used to hearing the rain that I basically like just tuned it out. And then now that the rain's gone, I'm like, whoa, what just happened? Something changed. But no. The rain just stopped. I noticed that Cat's got a bit of a late schedule. Like he was kind of raiding the fridge at midnight. But, oh well. Can we please get the alpaca out of here? Holy shit, I don't want that to force you guys to prioritize deconstructing the wall here. Well, we might have to, considering that, you know, no one's managed to get the alpaca out. Rimmer, why are you going into Sv's room to have a beer? What is wrong with you? Wait, you see that? You see that? His mood wasn't that low. Yet he had a beer he wasn't supposed to. I do not understand this at all. What am I not getting about this? Is it the frequency? It can't be, so every day he should have a check to see if your mood is below 25%, and then if your joy is below 25%, then you take out a beer. Is that so difficult to understand? I don't get it. What is this? For joy. What if I disable that? What if I just put it on a schedule, basically? What is this? Addictions? Yeah, sure. Let's try this instead, and see if that helps things. So hopefully the guys won't just wake up and grab a beer socially. They'll only go for a beer if they're feeling bad about it. Okay, Lister hasn't had a beer. Okay, that's telling. That's a good sign. Okay, it seems like no one is having a beer right now. Great. Lister's just viewing Lumi's art called Bloodshed, which is very misleading because it's not actually about bloodshed. No. I think it's about like capturing someone, right? Yeah, it's about Humps / Miwino becoming part of the colony. Very strange name for it, but oh well. Okay, so unhappy nudity. Lumi has decided to not wear pants. Good for you, I guess, Lumi. Let's just have what's his face? Cat make some pants. Oh, make a couple of pair of pants. Mental break, antisocial. Strong has had a mental break and he's gone antisocial because he's unhappy, I guess. Okay, fair enough. And Bramble requires a weapon. Do we really want Bramble to be a hunter, though? I say let's not. I think we've got enough hunters with Cat and Lumi. Otherwise, Bramble, I'm going to have you pick up the incendiary launcher. Is that good? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you from your mining work. Oh, geez, now I feel bad, but oh well. Okay, Vanthus, get at it, buddy. You're doing a good job of mining out the tunnel that'll eventually lead to our little thing here. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we can set up some turrets down here. Would that be possible? That way it would shoot the hell out of people trying to cross by. And then if they're trying to melee it, they'd have to go all the way around into the tunnel to get to it, right? Because they can't cross the deep water. Because these bastards can't swim. We do have the components to be able to build the turret, but I think so far the guys have been super busy with everything else that they've just kind of let it drift off to the side. Oh, so now that it's no longer super hot, let's just turn off the heat and turn on the air conditioning. Fantastic. Look at that. Severe illness. Boss. Yep. Passive cooler. Let's go with carpet making. Fantastic. So I think I need to reassign some of the stuff here. So Lister, why don't you, in fact, raise up your wardening in place of your cooking, and then you can put your construction down. Actually, you know what? Put cooking down farther, and then Vanthus can be our resident cook. It's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So now Lister will make sure that boss is well fed and not starving his ass off. Which is a real thing, like if you starve so badly, your ass can fall off. Or I guess you do kind of lose your ass because, you know, your ass is mostly fat and muscle, right? Wild Boar 2 is still starving though. Can we... Maybe we should divert some of our food into... Oh, look at that! We finally freed the alpaca. Poor guy. He's got a bad back, guys. Oh my god, I feel so bad for the alpaca. Good grief. And how many tiles is this? That's probably the worst tool to use for that. Okay. So we basically need to deconstruct this wall over here to make this more symmetrical. Okay, that's good. Fantastic. And then we will continue to just completely block off this little tunnel, and then we'll also deconstruct this vent here. Now that it's no longer needed, I feel like we should probably put it out of its misery. Fantastic. So the Great Wall is being built a little slowly, but that's okay. I'm thinking now that we are reclaiming the fabric from the dead man's clothes, we should be okay with storage space. Cat is prioritizing crafting. Crafting? When the fuck did I put Cat's crafting up? No, Cat. Tailoring? What the shit? Did this change somehow? Oh my goodness, I think I might have changed it accidentally. For which I apologize. Oh, I think I had to do it, because there was a bit of an emergency. I think that's what happened. I think there was an emergency and then we had to put his crafting up because we needed to prioritize it or something. I think that's what happened. Or at least that's my justification anyways. So in between episodes, I'll be sure to go through the work priority list and make sure that everyone has like a proper corresponding numbers and everything is set up. So I don't bore you guys to tears. But it seems like I have actually fixed the whole social drug issue. Whereupon the guys were just abusing the hell out of the alcohol. So I think the idea is to put it off Joy and only put it on a schedule, so that way they'll only have beer if their mood and joy is below 25%. Hopefully that won't affect them adversely, but we might need to change things up. Maybe if your mood is down. Item stash opportunity. Wooter, the prime counselor of Western Shonathina, has sent us a message. We can get steel shiv, wooden mace, pistol, incendiary launcher, chain shotgun, doomsday rocket launcher, and frag grenades. Where is this? I mean, half of it is absolute garbage because it's such like medieval shit or primitive shit. But item stash, ooh. What's guarding it though? Anything at all? I guess we don't really know what's guarding it. It won't take too long for us to get there though, right? Yeah, 3 days. Could it be worth it? I don't really know what a doomsday rocket launcher is. Kind of terrifies me, but also excites me in a very good way. Can we please move the manager's desk? Remember? Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, turkey eggs. Ah, this highlights another reason why I think we should get a an indoor barn set up here. So let's go ahead, get rid of the fence, and then just build a barn instead. That way our turkeys can just, you know, hang out in the barn and not worry about a thing in the world. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Okay, whenever you guys are ready, please deconstruct and let me get started on the construction of the marble wall. And right now, I will expand out this little fridge area. If you could please get the dirty ass clothes out of here. There's like clothes that people died in. It's like caked in blood and dandruff, which I imagine just bursts out of a person when they die. If they in fact suffered from dandruff in life. But maybe not. So I don't want you guys to be eating food that touched the tainted blood and dandruff of the dead enemies. Because the fact that they belong to dead people is indicative that they have been in fact been worn by our enemies, right? Our colony is becoming so dirty. I think it's because everyone is so busy with different projects that they just do not have the time to clean up the colony. Which makes a lot of sense, but it's also quite disconcerting. Okay. Otherwise, oh look at that! You got Outrigger helping out with the hauling of shit. Fantastic. Hey, do we have any more? Oh, look at that! We can actually get some more Timberwolves tamed. Let's try to get them on our side. The Arctic Fox can stuff it, and otherwise, I think that's good. Maybe we'll get some more wild boars. Sure, tame these guys too, and we might as well get that female turkey on our side. Perfect, I think. Otherwise, this is being maintained regularly. Perfect. We are kind of under our limit for, or under our, yeah, threshold for berries and whatnot, but that's okay. Miwino, good strangling of the rabbits there, buddy. Fantastic. And now we will convert them into food and leather. Nice. So far, I think we've been fairly unlucky in that we haven't had an orbital trade ship go by us, which really kind of sucks. And it also kind of highlights some of the issues that I have with the RNG in this game. But, I mean, I just tend to be a little unlucky with RNG most of the time. Oh, I mean, I say that, but I've had times in Darkest Dungeon where RNG just was basically blowing me left, right, and center in a good way. Not blowing me in a bad way, but, you know, giving me sexual favors. If that's your thing, perhaps. But anyways, so I guess I can't really blame luck. But I think we've been fairly unlucky in terms of not getting a lot of caravans come through recently, as well as being deprived of orbital trade ships. So that's a little unfortunate. But, boss, he's doing okay. It seems like his malnutrition isn't advancing to the same levels that it was before. Which is fantastic. But there is so much blood all over this place. Blood of various rabbits. Blood of, I don't know what else. Maybe people. I'm sure cats probably bled all over the place a couple times too. Hey, can we get the hay out of here, please? Thank you. And then let's... Oh, right. I forgot to set the priority on this. We don't have a lot of rice, though. I also kind of need you guys to plant stuff. Oh. I think we might need to just get everyone to prioritize this for now. So all the 9s, I will turn it to 1. That way I can remember that only the 9s need to be turned back to 1. Fantastic. Now the guys should focus on planting and harvesting and crap. Vanthus has failed to harvest. I guess that's a consequence of having someone who's crappy at harvesting do some of the growing, I suppose? Ah, shit, I didn't realize that was a thing. Damn. I thought you couldn't fail with growing stuff, but no, it seems like you can. Oops, my bad. Well, this way, at least we're making sure that we're planting all the plants down early rather than later, because it's almost like the end of spring, and we still haven't planted our healroot. So I'm thinking what we might need to do is with this fucking growing zone, let's start planting healroot instead. That way we'll have healroot throughout the year and not have to rely on it being spring to get healroot. And I'm thinking having the rice, the combination of the rice and the hay will be enough for us to have all the food that we need. Like, we'll get the rice and then we'll feed the hay to the animals, and then occasionally we'll slaughter the animals, and life will be peachy. Hopefully. But maybe. We'll see. Alright, well, I'm gonna put a break here, and we'll come back tomorrow for some more RimWorld. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.